What's up, my YouTube family? This is Rick with my L92 build that's going in my OBS GMC. So I made some progress last night on this engine, but I'm at a standstill right now because when I was tightening the rear main seal cover, a bolt broke. But stopped progress for a little bit. What I did was call up Summit, and I got the ARP, studs and stuff like that. So it says it's gonna take about 2 to 3 days to get it. So let me show you what I did last night. All right, so this is the L92. So what I did last night was, so I wasn't sure, or I didn't remember if I'd put the key in for the crank so that the timing chain sprocket doesn't slip. But so I had to take the harmonic balancer off, and I took the sprocket off. Come to find out, this crank that I bought from Manly has 2 keys in it. So the key was in there, and yeah, it took me about 30 minutes to get it off, check it and all that stuff, but I can sleep well at night now knowing that I verified it to make sure everything is good. So put all that stuff back together, right? Torque down the front cover of the spec, put the crank back on, not the crank, but put the balancer back on. Brand new water pump. I put in a 180-degree thermostat. As far as the valve cover right here, I put this fitting up here. It's a 10 AN fitting, which is going to be going to my my baffled catch can. Also, I installed a brand new starter, right? And these motor mounts right here, they're temporarily placed on here, but I got them from Amazon. These are like the Dirty Dingo knockoffs and stuff, but they're pretty good. It's very meaty. All right, so I also installed a Holley 302-3 oil pan. This one has the built-in drain for the turbo. It's a pretty good product, man. But you pay the price from a company that has their name stamped on it. If you ask me, right, this is the same kind of oil pan that they sell on eBay, the Chinese brand, because all these companies around here, they buy everything from China, and they just put their stamp on it and raise the price. So I'm telling y'all right now, don't be afraid to buy stuff from eBay that is made in China, right? Because these companies out here doing the same thing. All right, so moving on, right? So while I was installing the rear main seal, right, I over torqued it, and the fracture bolt broke off in there. So I had to take it off, and luckily I didn't have to drill in the broken bolt to get it out. All I did was I used the pliers to take it out. So waiting for 2 to 3 days so I can get the ARP bolt from Summit. I also installed this ICT turbo feed bracket right here, and this is my turbo feed line. I bought 5 feet, and I think it should be long enough to go all the way to the turbo. All right, so 5 feet, that's enough line to go to the turbo right here. So that's it for the engine and the progress I made last night. So right now I'm just waiting for parts so I can finish that. All right, let's get to the goodies table. Okay, so for my fuel system, right, I'm using Evil Energy products, right? This one is 8 AN, right? Fuel supply and return. All right, and this line is for flex fuel. It's a pretty good hose. It's the braided nylon braided hose. So I got two 20-foot sections. All right, and they come with all these fittings right here. All these fittings, a whole bunch of fittings, like 7 to 10 fittings. All right. I also got the Eva Energy fuel filter. Right. This one is the 10 micron fuel filter. I got the Flex Fuel, Continental Flex Fuel sensor. Right. I have a new crank bolt. This right here is my 60 millimeter wastegate. I also got a boost block from UPR. I have a 102 millimeter throttle body. I have my fuel pressure sensor, right? I have two of these, one for the fuel pressure sensor and one for the boost sensor. And all this stuff will be controlled by, here we go, my Holley Terminator X Max, right? This one is for a Gen 4 engine, which works perfectly with mine because it is a Gen 4, and I'm going to pair it to a 4L80E. So I do have the 4L80E harness right here in the box. What else? So for my boost, right, I got these 1/4-inch DOT approved lines right here. These are the vacuum lines, right? So the ultimate goal is, right, for my boost, for the added boost, right, I am gonna use a air tank. I'm not gonna go CO2, and I'm not gonna take the air from the intake manifold. I am gonna have a air tank mounted in the trunk, and that's gonna be for the added boost pressure. I got my MAC valves right here, 2 MAC valves, right? And I also got my pneumatic connections right here. And all these connections, they're from Tailonz, Tailonz, and I got all these from Amazon. So that's it for now. I got some goodies in this box right here. You can see what's in the box: Huron Speed, and also VS Racing. So I'm just gonna save those for later, because you know I don't want to wait or spend too much time on one video. So right now I'm just waiting for the parts from Summit so I can put that rear main seal on, and then you know I can go ahead and start making progress again. So I did order a Holley high ram. That's the box right there. But when it got delivered, right, the box was open, so immediately I thought something was wrong. So what was wrong was that there were parts missing from it, right? I had bought the high ram from American Muscle because me being in the military, I get 10% extra off. So bought it from them, you know, shipped from Holley. The box came, delivered by FedEx. The box was open, and sure enough, the lower portion of the high ram was missing, and also the fuel rails. So filed a claim. So now I'm just waiting for the high ram to come in, and once that comes in, you know, button all this stuff up, and then start plumbing, start making some brackets for the fuel pressure regulator, so I can mount the fuel pressure regulator in front under the intake manifold. So once again, YouTube, hey, this is Rick, and this is my no filter, straight to the point video of my GMC OBS build. Once again, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Just comment, like, subscribe, or do not like, subscribe if you want to, and just make a comment. Let me know how I'm doing and how I can make this better. Peace.